Hi, this is Neil Whitty with Craft Quality Solutions and Tapstar. This is an informational video on how to start your draft system back up after an extended period of shutdown. If you're currently unable to serve draft beer for an extended period of time and you haven't taken the proper steps to shut it down, see my video on how to shut down a draft system for an extended period of time. Hopefully, if you're watching this video right now, you're getting ready to start back up draft services. Let's talk about how to do it. If your system has been shut down properly to begin with, you should be ready to start back up with minimal hassle. The first thing you should do is to give your system a full caustic cleaning. Since it's probably been sitting for a while, it's a good idea to go with a little stronger solution than normal. So instead of a 2% solution like you usually use, you should use a 3% solution. This will help to combat any harder to remove soil that may have formed in the lines. After your caustic is rinsed, you should take the opportunity to follow it up with an acid cleaning. The acid will help to remove the beer stone that builds up in your system over time. For a long draw system, the caustic and acid cleanings should be done with an electric recirculation pump. Or, for very short systems, it can be done with a pressurized cleaning pot. Make sure you're disassembling and cleaning your faucets, just like you always do. And make sure you're scrubbing your couplers too. If you're unsure how to properly clean your draft lines, you can find detailed step-by-step instructions in the Draft Beer Quality Manual, a book I helped to co-write with the Brewers Association. After you're finished cleaning and rinsing the chemical from the lines, and you have your faucets placed back on the tower, it's time to tap your kegs. But first, be sure to evaluate your stock. If you've been shut down for more than 2 weeks, it's not recommended to tap partial kegs. For your full kegs, check your date codes. Look for a Best By or a Packaged On code printed on the keg collar or stamped on the keg itself. Don't tap expired kegs. If there's only a Packaged On code, use your best judgment. Most domestic and keg craft beer is good for between 3 and 6 months. Most imported kegs have a year shelf life. Once your kegs are tapped, turn your gas back on and make sure your regulators are set to the correct pressure for your system. Now you can go ahead and pull your beer through. When you were shutting down your system, you may have left water packed in the lines, which required you to turn your glycol chiller up to keep the water from freezing. If you did that, now is the time to turn the system back down to the original temperature it was set at. For most systems, the optimum set point is between 28 and 31 degrees Fahrenheit. And now you're ready to serve draft beer. It's a good idea at this point to go ahead and clean your glassware again, because it's probably been sitting around for a little while. You want to make sure it's clean and ready to go. It's also a good idea to go ahead and taste test your beer when you re-tap it. You want to make sure it's fresh and clean and cold, just like the brewer intended. So that's all for now. Thanks for listening. Look for more videos on the Craft Quality Solutions YouTube channel. You can also find out more about Craft Quality Solutions and Tapstar at sellgreatbeer.com.